You're a musician and you know you should be posting every single day, but no matter how hard you try, you just can't make it happen. You think that your lack of time is the issue, but it's not, and it's not your fault for thinking so. What if I told you that the real problem was you, and more specifically, your thoughts and your beliefs towards producing content that is dragging you down without you even realizing it? This is what we're going to be fixing in today's video. I'm Gob, and I help musicians grow online. After gaining over 1 million followers combined on all platforms as a musician myself, getting sponsored, getting some crazy opportunities, and finally getting myself out there, and I'm going to be giving you the exact posting routine that I use to go from poverty to hitting 100,000 followers within just 1 month. First things first, I need to quickly remind you how insanely important posting daily is for your growth. The only two variables you can control is your post quality and your post quantity, aka your post volume. And let me liken it like this image. Let's say we're this guy and we're trying to strike gold, or in this case diamonds. We can only work on our pickaxe technique so much, and that doesn't get us, too much further into the mine. But what we can improve on and increase tremendously is the amount of swings that we take at the rock, the quantity, the volume in other words. Now let's say you knew that there were diamonds there, the next big breakthrough that could change your life. And if you knew it was there and you wanted to get to it in the quickest amount of time possible, and you've already got your pickaxe technique dialed in, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go at it with the most amount of swings possible. Do you guys see what I'm getting at with this? Posting volume is the quickest way to make it online as a musician. And if you're wondering about the other part, the posting quality, guess what? The fastest way to improve your quality is by posting a lot and seeing what's working and taking feedback, which again is perpetuated through volume. And by now you should see that there's no hurdle to overcome that's going to change your life more as a musician than there is to posting every day. So here's why you have this hurdle and how you're going to overcome it. And I can't emphasize how important this is to understand so that you can see changes today. So make sure you listen and take notes if you need to. So as I said earlier in this video, the reason why you can't post daily is because of how you are, how you see and feel and interpret the concept of posting daily. And this is crucial because the way that you view something is the exact way that you're going to experience it, and there's no way around it. So if you believe that posting every single day is going to be a huge chore, it's going to take up so much time and it's not going to fit within your schedule, that's what you're going to experience. But the caveat to that is there's people like me. There's people like me that went from 200 followers to 100,000 within just 1 month via posting daily, while going to the gym at least 4 times a week, full-time in high school, training rugby, and actually having somewhat of a social life. So then how was I able to make this kind of posting volume? Quite simply because I believe that posting every single day wasn't going to take up all my time, was going to fit within my schedule, and I could get it done and managed quite easily. Thus, I was able to experience the reality of quite easily managing posting 7 times a week and hitting 100k followers in record timing. So what we're going to do now is shift those unconscious limiting beliefs so you can finally get to posting consistently, and then I'm going to give you my exact posting routine that I used to blow up. Belief number 1, posting daily means making content daily. I don't know where this belief came from, but everyone seems to think that if you're posting every single day, it means that you're working on content every single day. But that's just not true. Posting daily does not mean working daily, and I'll repeat. Posting daily does not mean working daily. And let me tell you guys a story. When I was on the come up, I set myself the goal of posting every single day 6 p.m. sharp. However, when it was a Wednesday, I had a 6th period for 6th form, which you guys I think would just call high school. So I'd leave school late, and then by the time I got home, I'm going straight to the gym. Do I need to do at the gym, come back, have a shower, then I'm having dinner with my parents, and then I probably had to do like homework for tomorrow. Basically, some days I was busy as hell. And on some days, like that Wednesday, I just didn't have time to make content. However, on that day, I was still able to post. Now, how did I do that, you may ask? Well, it's because I had posts already in my drafts. I already had a post ready in my drafts on my camera roll, so that when 6 p.m. rolls around, while I'm in the gym, just post and it's up. It's not rocket science, guys. Once you realize that you can work on more than one video within a single sitting, you can batch produce content so that you don't have to be working through it daily throughout the week. Posting daily just does not mean you have to sell out and be a full-time content creator. It's not like that, guys. Leading us on to the second limiting belief, which you guys need to get rid of ASAP. I don't have the time, or in other words, making content takes ages. Again, I have no idea where this incredibly unuseful, if that's a word, belief came from, but let's handle this together. Right now, you probably believe that more work equals more growth. Or in this context, more hours put into content means more results, when in reality this literally couldn't be further from the truth. And let me very simply and quickly handle this for you guys. If you're watching this far into the video, you're probably a musician, so you know exactly what I mean when I say that you're showing your friend, or maybe a non-musician friend, or even a musician, something that you put in hours and hours into making. You broke your back over this. You show it to them and they're like, yeah, no, this is decent. Yeah, it's not bad, yeah. And then you show them something you whipped up in like 15 minutes with like 1% effort, and they're like, oh my days, this is it. This is hard. This is the holy grail. And this phenomena happens universally. So now the question is, why does something with super low efforts and production sometimes do way better and gets way more engaged with than something you put in hours and hours into making? Why does that get no engagement? Well, it's almost as if the two things have zero fucking correlation. How successfully a video performs has zero to do with how many hours you put into it. And if anything, from my experience of being within the space of a few years now, it actually has quite the adverse effects. And let me tell you guys how I learned this the hard way. I remember this one when I was just first starting out. I was making these guitar covers, and I stumbled across this idea that I literally thought was the holy grail. I was like so gassed. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the one, guys. This is the one. I remember sending a video to this group chat one time. Maybe I'll still be able to find it. I was like, oh, this is the one, guys. I don't care about staying up late. I'm going to sacrifice my sleep for this because this is the one. We're going to blow up with this one. This is how we're going to make it. I was so excited, right? And I put in the work to it. I made what felt like a Mona Lisa, and I hit post and I was so excited. Went to sleep, woke up the next day, so excitedly checked my phone to see what it was at, and it had 14 views. I was literally heartbroken. I was like, what? How could this happen? I was like, why have you forsaken me? But looking back at it, I'm not surprised. It's just a classic that the algorithm is no respecter of persons. The algorithm does not display favoritism. The algorithm, there's no robot that sits there and takes a tally of the amount of hours you put into a video. It doesn't sit there and be like, this guy put in 5 hours to make a video, let's boost him. This guy put in 1 hour into video, let's shut him down. Guys, I think it goes without saying, it doesn't fucking work like that. And let me explain this to you guys even simpler. Think about why you've engaged with the video. Is it because of the amount of hours and effort that was put into it? Maybe, but for 99.9% of interactions within the video, it's because they like it. It's because there's a certain emotion within them that causes them to engage, not because of the of hours or effort they put into it. People don't care about that. And let me give you guys some more examples. My first ever YouTube video on my main channel, I recorded on my iPhone 12. I edited it on iMovie, and my guitar playing, I was making hella mistakes near the end. Super messy, the whole thing. Yet it got 5 million views. How did it get engaged with so much? It's because effort isn't what equals engagement. A piece of content people feel like engaging with gets engagement. And guys, just look at my old TikToks back in like 2023, 2024, when my playing was super messy. It was super low production. All of those videos probably took like a maximum of 45 minutes to make. I'm not even joking. Yet I still get 1,000 times more engagement than you do on all of your videos combined. And if that pisses you off, you're not understanding the concept of that people are not respect of persons. The algorithm, people, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't display favoritism. It's not going to interact with something because this one put in more effort than others. I feel like this one deserves better. Or this one put in less effort, it deserves less. No, it doesn't see these things. It doesn't see effort. So guys, please stop being such an egotistical perfectionist and remove yourself from the equation. On a philosophical level, this is what they mean by nice guys finish last. Every single time. And just get it in your head that more results does not come from more effort and more hours spent to content. It doesn't work like that. Oh, Jesus Christ. I've just realized my mic isn't turned on. So now that I've infiltrated your guys' minds, you should start to think right now that, hold on, posting 7 times a week or posting daily, it seems actually quite doable. It's not actually that tough to pull off. And if so, then you're on the right track and your beliefs have been shifted. If right now you don't feel that confident within these new beliefs, then go back into the video, watch it again, and just really take it in. Just visualize it and how it can like unfold within your own life. So now I'm going to share with you guys the exact routine that I use to post 7 times a week while being super busy, and that got me to hit 100,000 followers in just 1 month as a musician. This is just so unbelievably simple. A 4-year-old can run this and get results. And just quickly, I need to preface by this probably isn't the greatest ever method or technique right now. This is just one that I was using 3 years ago when I was just starting out, so obviously a lot has changed since then. But if you want me to make you your own personalized posting strategy so you can grow online within the quickest amount of time possible, DM me the word growth on my Instagram, links in the description. So anyways, this is a really simple way to get you started and get you posting 7 times a week. So how this works, I would get back from school and I would scroll on my feed for like 10 to 15 minutes until I get 2 video ideas. Not 1, but 2. Sometimes I would already have some video ideas that I'll just put on my like literally notes app on my phone. But if not, I'll just literally scroll on my feed until I get like a couple of ideas of like songs or like things of me to like play on guitar. And you need 2 for a reason, which I'll explain later. But usually I'll just be trying to find songs that were like popping right now, or guitar covers that like other guys were doing that were like doing really well right now. So yeah, I'll just be scrolling for like inspo until something came to mind. Then once I got 2 ideas of songs or posts that I should do, I'd get them up on my laptop and then I'd start practicing. I would practice for literally like 20 to 30 minutes. You know, the stuff I was working on was really not even that tough, and I'm not that crazy of like an advanced guitarist, I'd say. Then once I feel pretty comfortable, I'll start recording. That takes another 20 to 30 minutes. With my setup, I could record straight from my phone, which connects to my amp, so I could record the guitar audio and the video at the same time, and it'd just be super seamless, save so much time. So I'd get that video onto TikTok, I could edit on there, super simple edits. That took like literally 5 minutes. And I'd repeat this every single day that I could and do a lot more on weekends. I'll come up with like 3 to like 5 videos on a weekend day. But the key here on why I think this just works so well is because I would never work on like 1 video at a time. Unless I was like really short on time, I'd always try to get at least 2 videos done. Because when you batch your content like this, over time, you develop like a content bank. So then on those days when you're busy, you can just go to your drafts, post, and it's done. It's like you don't have to lift a finger. And that's genuinely the step-by-step process that I used to post every single day and hit 100,000 followers within just 1 month as a musician online. If you want me to help you one-on-one to blow up online as a musician so you can get sponsored, you can get brand deals and crazy opportunities and finally get yourself out there, DM me the word growth on my Instagram, which I'll have linked in the description of this video, and we can talk whether or not I'll be able to help you or not to reach those goals. That's it for this vid. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know. And yeah, see you in the next one. Peace out.